Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. It is so good to see you today. I am David.
And hello everyone. I am Alice. We are very happy to be here with you today. How are you doing, David?
I am doing great, Alice. But today we are talking about a very serious and very common feeling. We are talking about feeling tired.
Oh yes. Today's topic is Stop Feeling Tired of English Now. Conversation practice for fluency when you feel like giving up.
This is so important. Many beginners tell me, David, I study every day, but my brain feels so heavy. I want to speak fluently, but today I just feel like giving up.
Yes, we all know that feeling. It feels like your brain is a smartphone with only 1% of battery left. You try to speak, and your brain just shuts down.
Exactly. It is completely normal to feel this way. Today, Alice and I will show you how to find your motivation again using very simple daily habits.
Yes, we will. Before we recharge our English batteries, please take one quick second to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support flows naturally into helping us make these slow, clear, and encouraging lessons for you.
Thank you so much for subscribing. Now, let us look at our very first secret to fight English fatigue. Lower your daily study time.
Oh, this is a major point, David. Many students think they must study for 2 hours every day to become fluent. 2 hours? That is too much for a busy life.
Yes. If you study for 2 hours, your brain gets completely exhausted after 3 days. Then you stop studying for a whole month. That is not effective.
Exactly. It is much better to study for just 10 or 15 minutes every single day. Consistency is the real king of fluency.
Let us say that key phrase slowly together. 10 minutes every day. 10 minutes every day.
If you only have 10 minutes while cooking or driving, that is perfect. You listen to a simple dialogue, you repeat a few words, and you are done. Your brain stays happy and fresh.
Yes, keep your brain happy. Don't punish it with giant grammar books. Let us repeat it. Train with small steps.
Now, let us look at secret number 2. Stop comparing yourself to others. This is a huge motivation killer.
Oh, I see this all the time. Students watch a video of a native speaker or an advanced student, and they think, wow, their English is perfect. My English is so bad. I should give up.
Please do not do that. You are only seeing the final result. You do not see the years of mistakes and hard work behind that fluency.
Exactly. Compare yourself only to the person you were yesterday. If today you know one new word, or if today you understand this podcast better than last week, you are winning.
Yes. Let us repeat this beautiful thought together slowly. You are winning. You are winning.
Now, let us look at secret number 3. Change how you listen. If you are listening to difficult news channels or advanced business podcasts, your brain will feel tired because you don't understand most of the words.
Yes. When you listen to things that are too hard, your brain works too hard to translate. Instead, you should listen to comprehensible input. This means English that is just a little bit above your current level.
Like our channel. We speak slowly, we use simple structures, and your brain can naturally absorb the language without feeling a headache.
Exactly. No headaches allowed here. Let us look at a simple table to understand how to change our learning energy.
This table is so clear, Alice. It really shows that less is sometimes more when learning a language.
It really is, David. Now, let us move to secret number 4. Celebrate your mistakes. Yes, you heard me correctly. Celebrate them.
Celebrate mistakes, Alice? Most people hate mistakes. They feel embarrassed when they say the wrong word.
I know, but mistakes are actually beautiful signals. A mistake means your brain is trying to build a new road. If you don't make mistakes, you are not practicing.
That is so true. For example, if you say, yesterday I go to the shop, okay, the grammar is wrong because you should say went. But guess what? The listener still understands you completely. You communicated.
Exactly. Communication is the goal, not absolute perfection. So next time you make a mistake, just smile, correct it slowly, and say to yourself, I am learning.
Let us repeat that phrase together. I am learning. I am learning. Take a deep breath and accept the mistakes.
Now let us look at secret number 5. Connect English to something you already love. If you love cooking, look at simple recipes in English. If you love cars, look at short videos about cars in English.
This is an amazing trick because you stop focusing on the grammar and you start focusing on the fun activity. English becomes a tool, not a school subject.
Yes. For example, David, I know you love listening to music while you clean your house.
Oh yes, I put on my favorite English songs and I sing aloud. My grammar might be terrible when I sing, but my brain feels so much energy.
See, that is perfect. You are training your tongue and your brain while having fun. Let us repeat that idea. Make English fun. Make English fun.
Now, let us do a very interactive and fun practice round with our global community. Let us play a game to reactivate our motivation right now.
Oh, a game. I am ready, and I know our beautiful listeners are ready too. David, give us situation number 1.
Situation number 1. You open an English book and you see a giant page full of text. Your brain immediately feels tired and says, I want to stop. What should you do based on secret number 1? I will give you 3 seconds to think. Alice, what is the best decision?
The answer is close the book and just read 3 simple sentences, or listen to a short, friendly audio for 5 minutes. Small steps.
Yes, perfect. Just 3 sentences. Do not force yourself to finish the whole page today.
Okay, situation number 2. You try to speak English with someone and you accidentally use the wrong verb tense. You feel embarrassed and want to go hide in your bedroom. What should you say to yourself instead? What is the motivation answer, listeners?
You should smile, laugh at the mistake, and think, it is okay. I am learning step by step.
Beautiful. I am learning step by step. Mistakes are just steps on the stairs to fluency.
Situation number 3. You feel like giving up today because your progress feels too slow. What should you remember about your journey? Let us say it together.
Don't give up. Keep going.
Yes, don't give up. You have already come so far just by listening to this video today. If you can feel your motivation coming back, please give this video a big thumbs up right now.
Yes, click that like button to send good energy to your English brain. Now, David, let us do our final slow and clear repetition round. This is the moment to fix these encouraging phrases deeply inside your mind. Please repeat after us aloud at home.
Take a break.
Take a break.
10 minutes every day.
10 minutes every day.
You are winning.
You are winning.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
I am learning.
I am learning.
Step by step.
Step by step.
Make English fun.
Make English fun.
Mistakes are okay.
Mistakes are okay.
Keep going.
Keep going.
I can do it.
I can do it.
Slow and steady.
Slow and steady.
You are doing great.
You are doing great.
Spectacular job, everyone. Can you feel how much lighter your brain feels when you speak these phrases aloud?
Yes, you did an absolute maximum job today. Language learning is not a race. It is a beautiful walk in the park. Enjoy the journey.
Well, everyone, we are at the end of our lesson today. We want to build a true, warm connection with you in our comments section.
Yes, we love reading where you are listening from and how you feel. Today, we have a very special question to help you practice positive thinking in English.
Here is your connection question. When you feel tired, what is your favorite way to relax?
Oh, that is a wonderful question. Tell us in simple words in the comments. For example, I like to drink hot tea. I like to walk in nature. Or I like to listen to David and Alice.
Yes, we would love that answer. We are very excited to read your comments. Please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this podcast video with anyone who feels tired of studying.
Thank you so much for listening to us today while cooking, driving, studying, or relaxing. Stop feeling tired, be kind to your brain, and we will see you in our next easy lesson.
Have a beautiful, relaxed day, everyone. Don't give up. Goodbye.